I found out that my bisexual fiance cheated on me 2 weeks before our marriage, so I had to cancel it. My fiance and I were getting married in 2 weeks. We've been together over 6 years and lived together most of that time. I am a lesbian and she is bisexual, and we've built a wonderful life together, and I was excited to take the next step. I truly thought I knew this person. We had friends who was getting married soon. After the ceremony yesterday, my fiance got rather intoxicated. She fell asleep like a rock after I helped her wash up and get dressed. She then went to sleep, and I knew she wasn't going to wake up anytime soon. So I took the opportunity to do something I now regret, but at the same time was probably the best decision I ever made. I snooped through her phone. I wish I had a better reason for why I did it, but I don't. I did it because we're getting married soon and I wanted to see what she was saying to her friends about me and the wedding. She was being a bit more secretive with her phone, which made me curious. I did it for the same reason people wish they had mind-reading powers. I searched her text for my name. Nothing mind-blowing, and it was actually very positive. I was feeling a little warm and fuzzy. That's when I got the bright idea to search for the word intimacy. I wanted to see if she talked about our intimacy life with her friends. Maybe about what she liked the most or didn't like. Instead, I pulled up texts with a man, a friend of a friend who lives several states away. They sent each other photos and essed it. I kept scrolling up and up until I came across the nail in the coffin. He had traveled to our city so they could meet up for coffee and intimacy. The evidence was complete as could be, sealed with a selfie of them together that he sent her. She couldn't even be bothered to delete them. I hid in the bathroom and shook like I was possessed. It felt like a nightmare, and part of me still hasn't accepted it. So began the worst 36 hours of my life. So far, I couldn't confront her without causing a scene at my dear friend's wedding. So I pretended that everything was normal. Not very well. I did have a couple nausea spells I had to explain away, but I've been hugging, kissing, laughing, and I love yous all day while we've all been trying to have fun at this wedding celebration. I feel like I'm dying. I keep playing the texts over in my head and running through what I'm going to say to her the second we get home. I thought about staying in the relationship, partially to avoid the total embarrassment of being the person who canceled a wedding last minute, but I realized I would be setting up my life for failure if I didn't. There are several things looking back that are red flags, namely the timeline of when she ended her last relationship before starting ours. She swears she broke it off with her old girlfriend before we started dating. Old girlfriend had a different story that I brushed off when my fiancé insisted that she was insane.